Hillary and Obama conspired to take him out. Look at this, by Cat Stevens for freedomdaily.com. Information is power, and no one seems to have more information on more people than WikiLeaks creator Julian Assange. Assange has been the bane of many a corrupt politician's existence since his organization's mission is to put the facts out for everyone to see, especially if they've been hidden. Assange has, through WikiLeaks, uncovered everything from assassination attempts to airstrike videos to the now infamous DNC email scandal. If it's something that someone in power doesn't want you to know, they're probably digging into it. So call it heroic, some call it dangerous, but regardless, we're all better off for having politicians held accountable. As you can imagine, this doesn't make Assange very popular with those politicians who have something to hide. Assange has been in fear for his life for some time, and we recently discovered why. Neonatal reports that one of the very people who Assange exposed held the key to finding out who was after him. The now humiliated Anthony Weiner had proof on his laptop that the former administration was trying to take him out. A confidential document has emerged from disgraced former Congressman Anthony Weiner's laptop that proves the Obama administration conspired with Swedish government officials to frame Julian Assange for rape while Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State. The top secret file reveals that the United States Embassy in Stockholm, Sweden had expressed concerns about WikiLeaks releasing classified U.S. documents ahead of the Swedish general election. The leaks were related to Sweden and due to be released shortly before the September 19 Swedish election, tipping the vote towards the Pirate Party. The subject of the cable reads, WikiLeaks, the Pirate Party's White House into Sweden's parliament. As you probably already know, Assange is more than just a thorn in the side of politicians. He and his organization are literally shaping the future of our country, of the countries that they intervene in. Many credit him with changing the results of the United States 2016 presidential election by exposing what Hillary and the DNC had been up to, and we're not the first country that he has stepped into the middle of. He has exposed scandals in Somalia, Kenya, and China, just to name a few. To say that he is an international nuisance to anyone who wants to keep their skeletons safely in their closets would be an understatement. So the idea that there would be a power play to take him out is not far-fetched at all. In fact, it's the most logical next move for those who are willing to play fast and loose with the law and other people's lives. Zero Hedge reports on June 29, 2010, a U.S. diplomat met with three members of the Pirate Party, which described in the cable as a mixture between communism and liberalism, yet whose names are well-salaried professionals independent from the party for income. Two of the parties, according to the report, were active in the youth branch of the Conservative Party currently leading the government. The embassy cable notes the grim electoral outlook for pirates as confirmed by a Pirate Party member interviewed by the U.S. diplomat unless WikiLeaks saves the day. 2 weeks after the cable was sent, an arrest warrant was issued for WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange on sexual assault allegations, which were dropped, then reissued, then revoked again by Swedish authorities in August 2015 when they dropped their case against him. Cable found on Anthony Weiner's laptop obtained via Judicial Watch FOIA lawsuit the emergence of this confidential document found on Anthony Weiner's laptop and sent while his wife, Uma Abedin, was Secretary of State. Hillary Clinton's Deputy Chief of Staff is disturbing as it potentially implicates the Obama administration in a conspiracy to silence Julian Assange while Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State Not to mention that it could be the smoking gun in yet another clear case of mishandled information found on imprisoned sexual deviant Anthony Weiner's laptop. The FBI's Peter Strzok and crew must have somehow overlooked a brief timeline of events. On August 20th, 2010, the Swedish prosecutor's office issued an arrest warrant for Julian Assange over a rape allegation. 2 weeks after the embassy met with the pirate party and had concerns over Assange leaking U.S. secrets. The next day, Sweden canceled the warrant. I don't think there is a reason to suspect that he has committed rape, says one of Stockholm's chief prosecutors, Eva Finn. Swedish prosecutors did, however, continue to investigate a separate allegation of molestation, though they felt it was not a serious enough crime for an arrest warrant. On September 1st, 2010, Swedish Director of Prosecution Marianne Nye reopened the rape investigation against Assange on November 18, 2010. Stockholm District Court approved a detention request for Mr. Assange, who had traveled to London 2 days later. Swedish police issued an international arrest warrant. On December 8, 2010, Assange is taken into British custody and taken to an extradition hearing. 8 days later, Assange posts bail and walks free in London until May 30th, 2012, when the UK Supreme Court rules that he should be extradited to Sweden. August 16, 2012, Assange begins his asylum at the Ecuadorian Embassy in London, where he has remained for over 5 years. In February 2016, a UN panel found Assange to be detained unlawfully in the Ecuadorian embassy. Every innocent life should be protected, but knowing that people like the Clintons, Obamas, and their cronies want Assange silenced should make him all the more valuable to Americans. We may never know what all happens behind closed doors on Capitol Hill, but Assange and others like him digging into the real goings-on of the political elite might make them think twice before they sell us out just to make a couple of bucks. Absolutely unbelievable what these criminals, and thanks for Judicial Watch getting this out there. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.